Imagine walking into a grocery store and suddenly realizing that nearly everything around you contains sugar. The bread, the pasta sauce, the salad dressing, even the supposedly healthy granola bars. Sugar has quietly infiltrated almost every corner of our modern diet, and most of us consume it without a second thought. But what if you decided to break free from this sweet trap for just 30 days? What if you committed to eliminating all added sugars from your diet and gave your body a chance to reset itself? The transformation that occurs beneath your skin might be more dramatic than you ever imagined. Your body is about to embark on a journey that will challenge everything you thought you knew about energy, cravings, and health. From the moment you take your last bite of sugar, a cascade of biological changes begins to unfold. Some of these changes will surprise you, others might shock you, and a few will completely redefine how you think about what you put in your mouth. This isn't just about losing a few pounds or fitting into smaller clothes. This is about unlocking a version of yourself that operates on cleaner fuel, thinks more clearly, and functions with the efficiency your body was designed for. Over the next 30 days, every organ in your body will adapt, adjust, and ultimately thank you for the break from sugar's relentless assault. The science behind what happens during a sugar-free month reveals just how deeply this substance affects our biology. From your brain chemistry to your hormone levels, from your energy production to your immune system, sugar touches every aspect of your physiology. And when you remove it, the healing begins almost immediately. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the remarkable transformation your body undergoes when sugar is no longer calling the shots. What you discover might just change the way you eat forever. The first 24 hours without sugar feel like entering uncharted territory. Your brain, which has grown accustomed to regular glucose hits, suddenly finds itself in unfamiliar terrain. This is where the real drama begins, and it's happening at the cellular level. Sugar withdrawal isn't just in your head, though your head certainly feels it. Within hours of your last sugary meal, your blood glucose levels begin to stabilize for the first time in potentially years. Your pancreas, which has been working overtime to produce insulin every time you consume sugar, finally gets a moment to catch its breath. But your brain doesn't appreciate this sudden change in fuel supply. Glucose has been its preferred quick energy source, and now it's forced to adapt to a steadier, more sustainable energy system. This transition triggers what many people describe as brain fog, irritability, and intense cravings that seem to come from nowhere. The fascinating part is that these symptoms aren't signs that your body needs sugar. They're actually proof that your body is beginning to remember how to function without it. Your liver starts mobilizing stored glycogen, converting it back to glucose to maintain stable blood sugar levels. It's like switching from a gas-guzzling sports car to a fuel-efficient hybrid. There's an adjustment period, but the efficiency gains are remarkable. During this initial phase, your taste buds are also starting to reset. Sugar doesn't just satisfy sweetness receptors, it actually dulls them. When you eliminate sugar, these receptors begin to regain their sensitivity, preparing you to taste the natural sweetness in foods you never noticed before. Sleep patterns often shift during the first week as well. Many people report falling asleep more easily but experiencing more vivid dreams. This happens because sugar significantly impacts your sleep architecture, and removing it allows your natural sleep cycles to reassert themselves. By day 3, something remarkable begins to happen in your digestive system. Your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living in your intestines, starts to shift dramatically. Sugar feeds certain types of bacteria that thrive on simple carbohydrates, and when you cut off their food supply, their populations begin to decline. This bacterial shift is more important than most people realize. The microorganisms in your gut don't just help with digestion, they produce neurotransmitters that affect your mood, manufacture vitamins your body needs, and communicate directly with your brain through what scientists call the gut-brain axis. When sugar-loving bacteria die off, they release toxins as they break down. This can temporarily make you feel worse before you feel better, explaining why some people experience flu-like symptoms during the first week of sugar elimination. It's not pleasant, but it's actually a sign that positive changes are taking place. Meanwhile, beneficial bacteria that prefer fiber and complex nutrients begin to flourish. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation throughout your body, strengthen your intestinal lining, and support immune function. Within just a few days, the entire ecosystem in your gut begins to rebalance itself. This microbial transformation also affects your cravings in unexpected ways. The bacteria that thrive on sugar actually send chemical signals to your brain, essentially hijacking your desire for sweets. When these bacteria populations shrink, those artificial cravings begin to fade, making it easier to stick to your sugar-free commitment. Your digestive system also starts producing different amounts of various hormones. Ghrelin, the hormone that signals hunger, begins to regulate itself more naturally without the constant spikes and crashes that sugar consumption creates. Leptin, which tells your brain when you're full, starts working more effectively as well. Around day 7, your energy levels undergo a fundamental transformation. Instead of riding the roller coaster of sugar highs and crashes, your body begins to tap into more stable energy sources. Your cells become more efficient at burning fat for fuel, and your liver increases its production of ketones, an alternative energy source that your brain actually prefers. This metabolic shift is profound. For perhaps the first time in years, your energy levels become steady and predictable. You no longer need that afternoon coffee or sugary snack to combat the 3 o'clock crash, because the crash itself disappears. Your body learns to maintain consistent blood sugar levels throughout the day. Many people report feeling more alert and focused during this phase. This isn't coincidental, it's biochemical. When your brain runs on ketones instead of glucose, it operates more efficiently and produces fewer inflammatory byproducts. Mental clarity improves, and that constant brain fog that you might not have even realized you were experiencing begins to lift. Your liver deserves special attention during this transformation. This remarkable organ has been working overtime to process all the excess sugar in your diet, converting it to fat and dealing with the metabolic chaos that sugar creates. When you eliminate sugar, your liver can finally focus on its other critical functions, like detoxification and protein synthesis. Fatty liver disease, which affects millions of people who consume high sugar diets, begins to reverse during this phase. The liver starts breaking down stored fat and becomes more efficient at all its metabolic processes. Blood tests taken after just 1 week of sugar elimination often show improvements in liver function markers. By day 10, hormonal changes become increasingly apparent. Insulin sensitivity improves dramatically, meaning your body needs less insulin to handle the carbohydrates you do consume. This improved insulin sensitivity has cascading effects throughout your entire endocrine system. Cortisol, your primary stress hormone, begins to regulate itself more naturally. Sugar consumption creates artificial stress responses in your body, and eliminating it allows your adrenal glands to function more efficiently. Many people notice they feel calmer and less anxious during this phase. If this information is opening your eyes to how sugar affects your body, you'll want to stay tuned for the next part where we explore what happens during weeks 2 through 4. The changes that occur during the later phases of sugar elimination are even more remarkable than what happens in the first 10 days. Your sleep quality transforms in ways that science is only beginning to understand. During the second week, many people experience what researchers call sleep architecture improvement. Without sugar disrupting your natural circadian rhythms, your body begins producing melatonin at the right times and in the right amounts. Deep sleep phases become longer and more restorative. This happens because sugar consumption interferes with growth hormone production, which occurs primarily during deep sleep. When you eliminate sugar, Growth hormone levels can increase by up to 40% during sleep, leading to better tissue repair and cellular regeneration. REM sleep also becomes more efficient. Your brain uses this time to consolidate memories and clear metabolic waste, but sugar disrupts these critical processes. Without sugar's interference, your brain can perform these maintenance functions more effectively, leading to improved memory, creativity, and emotional regulation. The quality of your dreams often changes too. Many people report more vivid, coherent dreams during sugar elimination. This occurs because stable blood sugar levels throughout the night prevent the micro-awakenings that sugar crashes can cause, allowing for uninterrupted sleep cycles. Morning energy levels stabilize dramatically. Instead of waking up groggy and reaching for coffee or sugary breakfast foods, your body learns to wake up naturally energized. This happens because your adrenal glands are no longer exhausted from managing constant blood sugar fluctuations. Around day 14, your cardiovascular system begins showing remarkable improvements. Blood pressure often drops measurably, even in people who didn't realize they had elevated levels. This occurs because sugar consumption increases sodium retention and arterial inflammation, both of which contribute to hypertension. Your heart rhythm becomes more variable, which might sound concerning, but is actually a sign of improved cardiovascular health. Heart rate variability indicates that your autonomic nervous system is functioning optimally, allowing your heart to adapt efficiently to different situations and stressors. Cholesterol profiles frequently improve during this phase. LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol, typically decreases when sugar is eliminated. More importantly, the size and density of LDL particles changes, becoming larger and less likely to contribute to arterial plaque formation. Triglyceride levels often drop dramatically. These blood fats are directly influenced by sugar consumption, and eliminating sugar can reduce triglycerides by 30 to 50% in just 2 weeks. This reduction significantly lowers cardiovascular disease risk. Your blood vessels themselves begin to heal. Sugar damages the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels, through a process called glycation. When sugar is eliminated, this damage can begin to reverse, improving circulation and reducing inflammation throughout your vascular system. By the 3rd week, your skin undergoes a transformation that many people find surprising. Sugar contributes to skin aging through advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, which damage collagen and elastin fibers. When sugar is eliminated, this damage slows dramatically. Acne often improves significantly during this phase. Sugar consumption increases insulin-like growth factor, which stimulates oil production in skin cells. Without this hormonal stimulation, many people notice clearer, less oily skin within weeks of sugar elimination. Skin elasticity begins to improve as collagen production normalizes. The inflammatory processes that sugar triggers throughout the body also affect skin health, and reducing this inflammation allows skin cells to repair and regenerate more effectively. Even skin color can improve. Sugar consumption contributes to a process called skin yellowing, where AGs accumulate and create a dull, sallow complexion. Eliminating sugar allows existing AGEs to be cleared while preventing new ones from forming. Your immune system experiences a renaissance during the 3rd week. Sugar suppresses white blood cell function for hours after consumption, making you more susceptible to infections and slowing wound healing. When sugar is eliminated, immune function rebounds dramatically. Chronic inflammation markers in the blood begin to drop significantly. C-reactive protein, interleukin-6, and other inflammatory molecules that sugar consumption elevates start returning to healthier levels. This reduction in systemic inflammation has far-reaching effects on overall health. Your body's ability to fight off infections improves markedly. The neutrophils, white blood cells that engulf and destroy bacteria, become more active and efficient when not suppressed by sugar. Many people notice they get sick less often after eliminating sugar from their diets. Autoimmune conditions sometimes improve during this phase as well. While sugar doesn't cause autoimmune diseases, it can worsen symptoms by increasing inflammation and disrupting immune system balance. Removing this inflammatory trigger allows some people to experience symptom relief. The lymphatic system, your body's waste removal network, functions more efficiently without sugar's inflammatory burden. This improved lymphatic drainage can reduce puffiness, especially in the face and extremities, and helps your body eliminate toxins more effectively. Week 4 brings perhaps the most profound changes of all. Your brain chemistry has now fully adapted to functioning without sugar's constant interference. Neurotransmitter production normalizes, leading to improved mood stability, better focus, and enhanced cognitive function. Dopamine sensitivity returns to normal levels. Sugar consumption hijacks dopamine pathways in ways similar to addictive substances, requiring increasingly larger amounts to achieve the same pleasure response. After 4 weeks without sugar, dopamine receptors reset, allowing you to find pleasure in subtler experiences. Serotonin production becomes more stable. While sugar can temporarily boost serotonin levels, it also creates a rebound effect that can contribute to depression and anxiety. With sugar eliminated, serotonin levels stabilize naturally, often improving mood and reducing anxiety symptoms. Memory formation and recall improve significantly. Sugar consumption impairs hippocampal function, the brain region responsible for learning and memory. Studies show that even short-term sugar elimination can improve performance on memory tests and cognitive assessments. By day 30, your taste preferences have undergone a complete transformation. Foods that once seemed bland now burst with natural flavors. Fruits taste incredibly sweet, and vegetables reveal subtle flavors you never noticed before. This isn't just psychological. Your taste receptors have literally reset themselves. Your relationship with food itself changes fundamentally. Without sugar driving artificial cravings and disrupting hunger hormones, you begin to eat in response to actual nutritional needs rather than chemical compulsions. Portion sizes naturally decrease, and meal satisfaction increases. The metabolic flexibility you've developed allows your body to switch efficiently between different fuel sources. You can go longer periods without eating, without experiencing energy crashes, and when you do eat, your body processes nutrients more efficiently. But perhaps the most remarkable change is how you feel about the possibility of reintroducing sugar into your diet. After 30 days without sugar, most people face a profound realization. The substance they once craved, the ingredient they thought was essential for energy and pleasure, reveals itself for what it truly is: an unnecessary burden on the human body. Standing at this crossroads, many discover they no longer want to return to their old eating patterns. The journey you've just witnessed isn't just about eliminating one ingredient from your diet. It's about rediscovering how your body was designed to function when it's not constantly battling the metabolic chaos that sugar creates. From the initial withdrawal symptoms to the final metabolic reset, every phase represents your body's remarkable ability to heal and optimize itself. Your organs have worked in harmony to restore balance. Your brain has learned to operate on cleaner fuel. Your gut has cultivated healthier bacterial communities. Your cardiovascular system has reduced inflammation and improved efficiency. Your skin has begun repairing years of damage, and your immune system has strengthened its defenses. But the most powerful transformation might be the mental one. You've broken free from a cycle of artificial cravings and energy crashes that kept you dependent on something your body never actually needed. You've proven to yourself that change is possible, that your health is under your control. The science speaks for itself. 30 days without sugar can fundamentally transform your physiology in ways that protect your long-term health and unlock your body's natural potential. Whether you choose to maintain this lifestyle or simply reduce your sugar intake, you now understand the profound impact this single change can have. Your body has shown you what's possible. The question now is, what will you choose to do with this knowledge?